Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Enjoy English Talks, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I am wonderful today, thank you. I was looking at old photos last night, photos from a vacation. A beautiful beach, white sand, blue water.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Where did you go?
I went to a small island, very quiet, very peaceful. I sat on the beach and read a book. It was perfect.
That is my dream vacation. Sun, beach, and a good book.
It was wonderful. And you, Jake, how are you today?
I am good, thank you. But now I am dreaming about beaches and vacation. I really want a vacation.
Well, that is perfect, because today our topic is vacation.
Vacation? I love this topic already.
Yes, and we are going to practice a very useful tense. Jake, do you remember the present perfect?
Present perfect, yes. We learned it before. Have or has plus the past
Past participle.
Past participle, yes. Like I have visited, I have seen, I have tried.
You remembered. Today, we are going to use it with vacation. Have you ever been to the beach? Have you ever stayed in a hotel? Have you ever flown on a plane?
Ooh, I want to answer all of those. Let's start.
But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Please subscribe to Enjoy English Talks.
And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. First, let's do a quick review. The present perfect. We use it to talk about experiences in our life. Not yesterday, not last week, in our whole life. We say have or has plus the past participle.
Like, I have eaten sushi. In my life, yes, I ate sushi.
Exactly. You don't say when, you just say, yes, I have this experience, or no, I don't have this experience.
And for questions, we say, have you ever?
Yes, have you ever means at any time in your whole life. Have you ever eaten sushi? Have you ever seen snow?
I remember now. It is like asking about someone's life story.
That's right. And today we are asking about vacation. But first, a new word. Vacation. V-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. Vacation.
Vacation. I know this word. It is when you stop working and go somewhere fun.
Yes, a vacation is a break from work, a time to rest, travel, and enjoy. Some people say holiday. Same meaning.
Vacation, holiday. I need both.
Now, let me ask you some questions, and you answer with the present perfect. Ready?
Ready.
Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes, I have been to the beach many times. I love the beach.
Very good. I have been to the beach. Perfect present perfect. Have you ever stayed in a hotel?
Stayed. Yes, I have stayed in a hotel 2 times.
Stayed. That is the past participle of stay. Regular verb. Stay, stayed, stayed. Very good. Now, have you ever flown on a plane?
Flown? What is flown?
Fly, flew, flown. F-L-O-W-N. Flown. That is the past participle of fly. Fly is irregular. Fly, flew, flown.
Fly, flew, flown. Okay. Have I ever flown on a plane? Yes, I have flown on a plane. 1 time. I was very nervous.
Many people are nervous the first time. You're brave, Jake. Have you ever visited another country?
Yes, I have visited 1 other country, Japan.
Japan. That is wonderful. What did you do there?
I visited Tokyo. I ate so much food. Sushi, ramen, tempura, everything was delicious.
See what you did, Jake? You used present perfect, I have visited Japan, and then you used simple past, I ate sushi, because the past tense tells the story with details.
Oh, I see. Present perfect is for the big answer, yes or no. Past tense is for the story, what happened.
That's exactly right. I have visited Japan, the experience. I ate ramen and it was amazing, the story. Two different jobs, two different tenses.
Two different jobs. I like that way of thinking.
Now, your turn. Ask me some questions. Use have you ever.
Okay, have you ever been to another country?
Yes, I have. I have been to 3 countries.
3. Have you ever tried food from another country?
Yes, I have tried Italian food, Korean food, and Thai food. I love Thai food the most.
Have you ever, swum in the ocean?
Swum, S-W-U-M. That is the past participle of swim. Swim, swam, swum. Yes, I have swum in the ocean. It was beautiful, but a little scary.
Scary? Why?
The water was very deep. I couldn't see the bottom.
I understand. The ocean is big and mysterious.
One more question for me?
Have you ever lost your passport?
Passport. P-A-S-S-P-O-R-T. Passport. A passport is the small book with your photo. You need it to travel to other countries.
Yes. Have you ever lost yours?
No, I have never lost my passport. That would be very scary.
I have never lost mine either, but I'm always worried about it.
That's normal. Your passport is very important. Now I want to teach you something new. 2 words that look similar but are different. Been to and gone to.
Been to and gone to. What is the difference?
Listen carefully. I have been to Paris. This means I visited Paris and I came back. I'm here now. I'm not in Paris.
Been to means went and came back.
Yes. Now listen to this. She has gone to Paris. This means she went to Paris and she is still there. She isn't here.
Oh, gone to means she left. She is there now. She hasn't come back.
Exactly. Been to, visited and returned. Gone to, left and still away.
So if my friend is on vacation right now, I say, she has gone to the beach.
Yes, she isn't here. She's at the beach right now.
And when she comes back, I say, she has been to the beach.
You got it. Let me give you more examples. Jake has been to Japan. You went and came back. You are here.
Yes, I have been to Japan and I came back.
Jake has gone to the supermarket. That means Jake is at the supermarket right now.
I'm not here. I am buying groceries. But I am here, so I have been to the supermarket. Past experience.
See? Been to is about experience. Gone to is about where someone is now.
Let me try one more. My sister is on vacation right now. She is in Italy, so my sister has gone to Italy.
Yes, because she is still there. And when she comes back?
She has been to Italy. She visited and came back.
You got it. Been to, came back. Gone to, still away.
I will remember this.
Now, 2 more very useful words for vacation. Yet and already. Yet, Y-E-T, and already, A-L-R-E-A-D-Y.
Yet and already. What do they mean?
Imagine this. You are going on vacation tomorrow. You need to prepare. You need to pack your suitcase.
Suitcase. I know this word, but can you explain?
A suitcase. S-U-I-T-C-A-S-E. Suitcase. It is the big bag you take on a trip. You put your clothes inside.
The travel bag with wheels. Suitcase. Okay.
Your friend calls you and asks, "Have you packed your suitcase yet?"
Yet. What does yet mean here?
Yet means until now. Is it done or not done? We use yet in questions and in negative sentences at the end.
So, have you packed yet means is your suitcase ready or not ready?
Exactly. And if the answer is no, I haven't packed yet. Yet goes at the end. It means not done, but I will do it soon.
I haven't packed yet. Not done, but I will do it.
More examples. Have you booked your hotel yet?
No, I haven't booked my hotel yet. I need to do that.
Have you bought your flight yet?
Flight. What is that word?
Flight. F-L-I-G-H-T. Flight. A flight is the trip on an airplane. You buy a flight to travel by plane.
Ah, the airplane ticket. Flight. No, I haven't bought my flight yet.
See how useful yet is? Now let's learn already. Already means it is done, it is finished, maybe even before you expected.
Done, finished.
Yes, I have already packed my suitcase. It is done. No need to worry.
Already means relax, it is finished.
She has already booked the hotel. Done. We have already bought our flights. All finished.
So yet is for not done, already is for done.
Yes, and notice yet goes at the end of the sentence. Already goes in the middle between have and the past participle.
I haven't packed yet at the end. I have already packed, already in the middle.
Perfect, Jake. Let me test you. I will ask a question with yet. You answer with already. Okay?
Okay.
Have you packed your suitcase yet?
Yes, I have already packed my suitcase.
Have you found your passport yet?
Yes, I have already found my passport. It's in my bag.
Have you bought a souvenir yet?
Souvenir, what is that?
A souvenir. 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 It is a small thing you buy on vacation to remember the trip, like a small toy, a magnet, or a t-shirt from that place.
Oh, a memory gift. Souvenir. I haven't bought a souvenir yet. I'm still on vacation.
Good answer, Jake. Now, I want to hear your vacation story, but use the present perfect. Tell me about your experiences.
Okay, let me try. I have been to Japan one time. I have visited Tokyo. I have eaten sushi at a real Japanese restaurant. I have walked through very busy streets at night. I have seen beautiful temples. I have tried green tea ice cream.
Green tea ice cream. Tell me more.
It was delicious. I have never tasted anything like it, sweet and fresh at the same time.
What else have you done in Japan?
I have taken a bullet train, a very, very fast train. It was so quiet inside and so smooth.
A bullet train. That's a real travel experience.
And I have slept in a very small hotel room. The bed was tiny, but it was clean and cozy.
You used so many present perfect sentences, Jake, all about your experiences. That's wonderful.
But I have never been to Europe. I have never flown across the ocean. And I haven't visited my friend in Canada yet.
See? You used never for things you haven't done, and yet for something you plan to do. Beautiful.
One day, I will visit Canada, and I will say, I have been to Canada.
And that will be a beautiful sentence.
Time for a quiz.
I will give you a sentence. The verb is missing. You give me the present perfect form. Ready?
Ready.
Number 1. Have you ever to the mountains? The verb is be.
Been. Have you ever been to the mountains?
Correct. Number 2. She has already her suitcase. The verb is pack.
Packed. She has already packed her suitcase.
Number 3. I have never on a plane. The verb is fly.
Flown. I have never flown on a plane.
Excellent. Number 4. Have you your ticket yet? The verb is buy.
Bought. Have you bought your ticket yet?
Very good. Number 5. They have to Paris 3 times. The verb is be.
Been. They have been to Paris 3 times.
5 out of 5. Perfect score, Jake.
I love quizzes, especially when I get them all right.
Everyone listening, try this at home. Think about your life. What places have you been to? What food have you tried? What have you seen?
Make 3 sentences with the present perfect. Even 3 is great practice.
And try using yet and already this week. Have you eaten lunch yet? I have already finished my homework.
You can use present perfect every day, not just for vacation.
That's right. And when someone asks you about a trip, try present perfect first. I have been to Tokyo. Then tell the story in past tense. I ate sushi. I took a bullet train.
Present perfect for the big answer, past tense for the details, like 2 friends working together.
That is a perfect way to think about it. Present perfect is for your whole life, and your whole life is full of experiences.
Full of experiences. I like that.
Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today, we talked about vacation and the present perfect.
Yes, have you ever been to is for asking about life experiences.
Good. And been to means visited and came back. Gone to means still away.
And yet is for not done. Already is for finished.
Perfect. You remembered everything.
I learned a lot today.
Me too. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Thank you so much for listening to Enjoy English Talks.
Yes, thank you, everyone. It was fun.
Please subscribe to Enjoy English Talks
Give this episode a like.
and share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, have you ever been to the beach or the mountains? What place have you visited? Use the present perfect in your answer.
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.